So today I felt like trash, right? I just didn't feel like being disciplined. I didn't feel like doing what I had to do to progress and get to the next level. Now, I still woke up at 5 a.m. I still did my morning routine, my good habits. I still worked on my business. I still went to the gym. I still did everything I had to do. But even though I did all that and even though I was consistent, I still felt like trash today. I just felt like laying in the bed and just giving up and letting in and not doing what I had to do for my work and to push on and build things and help others. And that happens. Y'all need to realize that. I know you feel that too, and you need to realize that you could do everything right, and some days you still won't feel like the best you can feel. Some days you just won't feel like being consistent, but you need to not let that define you. And the reason why, even though I feel all these emotions, the reason why I feel all these emotions and things happen to me, and I don't let it, I still have the physique, I'm still disciplined, I still wake up, I still do everything I have to do, is because I don't let it define me. I don't let my feelings dictate how I feel about myself. I let my actions do. And that's something you cannot let happen, because no matter how I feel, I'm still going to get up and kill the day. I'm still going to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm still going to go to the gym. I'm still going to do everything I have to do to become the man I want to become and to keep on pushing and to maintain what I'm doing right now. And y'all need to realize that you can't just feel something and just let it control your actions and define you. Because once you let that happen, your mind is the enemy sometimes, right? Your mind isn't always telling you the best thing for you. It's not always trying to bring you in the right direction. Sometimes it's trying to crash you. Sometimes it's trying to test you. The tests come from inside your head. The tests don't always come from external resources, right? Sometimes you'll be tempted. You'll fall into temptation. Sometimes you'll say, you know what, I want to skip. I want to eat something, it's a sweet treat today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to track my meals today. I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't want to do what I have to do. And those temptations of your brain will bring you the wrong direction. Just because you feel like you need some rest, you feel like your brain wants to just relax and chill. Say, oh, I need that mental break. That doesn't mean it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? You need to separate that and find the difference. And you need to make sure you're not always listening to your brain when it tells you to go on the wrong path. Really think about it logically and think, what will this action do for my future? Is it going to bring me up? Is it going to push me forward in the long run, or is it going to bring me down? And if it's going to bring you down, you know exactly what to do, bro. Do not do that. And, the reason why I can be so disciplined, even though I feel like trash all the time, even though these emotions happen to me too, is because I judge myself based on my actions. I judge myself based on what I do and what I'm doing to become the man I want to become. When I wake up every day, the habits I have. And even if I slip up, I don't let it control me. I don't let it control me, because you are a reflection of your habits, right? You're a reflection of the things you do day by day, right? If you eat like trash every day, obviously you're not going to be in the best shape you can be. Even if you have a fast metabolism, you're going to ruin yourself. Your health is not going to be well. And eventually it's all going to catch up to you, right? And you're going to be in terrible shape. And you probably don't have a lot of muscle because you're not even eating the right proteins to build muscle. You're probably just flimsy if you say, oh, I have a fast metabolism, so I can eat whatever I want. Okay. Look like trash, bro. But you cannot let those things just control your mind and dictate your actions, because you are defined by your habits. You are defined by what you do. And what you do literally describes you, right? I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. And, I work on my stuff. I do what I have to do. I go to the gym, right? I eat healthy. And I do everything I can in my power to work towards my goals. And every single day, I'm getting closer and closer to my goals, because that's the habits I provide for myself. That's what happens. I'm disciplined and I do what I have to do. And now sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but you have to realize, you have to think about the long-term result, right? And what you're going to get out of what you're doing. You have to think about why you're doing it. What's this going to give you? And you have to push through. and you cannot fail. You cannot just give up and just let your emotions control you, because your emotions are always going to be everywhere. My emotions are everywhere sometimes, and sometimes I don't feel like doing anything at all. I don't feel like doing all my habits and going to the gym and grinding and just being the man I have to be to become the man I want to be. But I realize that I still have to do what I have to do regardless. If you're watching me, you probably want to be an elite man, right? You probably want to level up as a guy and develop yourself to the utmost level you can with your fitness and your mentality, and you want to be disciplined. You want to be the best man you can be in all areas, right? You want to shape your mind and body to the highest of the ability you can. And if you want to do that, you need to understand that things won't always be easy for you. Things won't always go smooth sailing. Things won't always be your direction, no matter who you think you are, right? I think I'm the man, bro. I think I'm the man, right? I'm so consistent with everything I do, and I grind every single day. I grind my ass off. But yet sometimes, even though I'm grinding and I do everything I got to do and I fill out my checklist, sometimes I still just don't want to do things. And sometimes I still just get that thought like, man, like, what's the point, right? Everybody's going to get that. Everybody's going to get demotivated at times. But you cannot let demotivation stop you from reaching your goal, because demotivation is just a feeling and it's going to kill. You don't want to let it kill what you're providing. Like, every time I look back to every time I was demotivated, I came so far from that time. I look back like 4 months ago and I'm doing so much more now than I was doing then. I'm so much more locked in now than I was then. I'm so much stronger now than I was then. And if I let those things just take me away from my path, then who would I be then? First of all, I would be self-conscious. I would be thinking about it every single day, what I could have became, because I already seen this, right? I've already worked towards grinding and being my best self. I already worked towards my best physique. I've already worked towards my best progress with my health and my business and my mindset. And if I was just to give all that up, I would be thinking about that every single day. Life would probably be really depressing, right? It would just be on my mind. I wouldn't be able to take it. And you need to, like, think about where you would be if you quit now. Where you would be if you quit now. Look back 2 months ago and see, like, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago. See, if I quit then, where would I be? And so if I quit now, where am I going to go? And the path, the answer is destruction, bro. You're not going to be anywhere that you want to be if you quit now. I'm sorry to tell you, but it seems easy and it seems comfortable and it seems good. But it's not good, it's not easy, and it's not comfortable. Because every path is uncomfortable. If you're, playing games all day like I used to, if you're watching porn every day like I used to, if you're putting trash in your mind like I used to, if you're just doing things that don't serve you at all every single day, if you give up on the things you want to achieve and you just start doing bullcrap every single day, how is that going to benefit you? How is that going to look? How's your life going to look? Are you really going to be happy when that's gnawing at you in the back of your brain every single day? Really think about that, bro. Like, logically, like, you're not going to be happy. Either way, you're going to be uncomfortable. Either way, there's going to be pain. But do you want that infinite discomfort in the back of your head for the rest of your life? And then when you're laying on your deathbed, when you're 80 years old, when you're 90 years old, you're going to be thinking like, damn, I could have done so much more. And you're going to look at your children. You're going to be like, I'm sorry, guys, because I could have been so much more for you. I could have gave you guys the world, but I decided to quit when I was younger. Like, how are you going to think then? And then everything's over, so you can't even do anything about it. You're blessed right now to be in the position you're in right now, to be able to grow and work your hardest and improve yourself and do everything you want to do. If you're not 90, about to die, bro, you're blessed. You're blessed because you have infinite opportunities. You're just not attacking them and taking them. And you need to understand that both paths have discomfort, right? Both paths have things you don't want to do. But do you want to take the discomfort up front right now? Do you want to take it up front right now and live out all the benefits and the rewards and all the happiness and all the actual pleasure and fulfillment, the deep value fulfillment after working your ass off and actually grinding for that? Or do you want to sacrifice all of that, and do you want to just, try to live that fake pleasure now? Live that instant comfort now and then give everything up in the future? Which path do you want to go on? Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to go on the second one, bro. If you really think about it, and you need to think before you act. You won't always be motivated. You won't always want to do it. You won't always feel good. But you need to think before you act out. You need to think and let your long-term brain control your actions, because that's your smartest self, right? That brain knows where you want to go and what you want to do with life. And if you think about it, you have no other option, right? You have no other choice, because it's either you let yourself go and you live out a life that you don't want to live out and you don't fulfill your life to your fullest potential, or you grind and you live out the exact, like, you bust your ass right now, but you live out the life you want to live. And if you watch my videos, you probably want to be a high achiever, right? You don't just want to be some pushover. You don't want to be a mediocre guy. You want to be an elite man. So if you watch my stuff, you know that you want to evolve and you want to be the best you can be. So if you think about giving up ever, think about what that's going to do for your future, what that's going to do for you if you give up today. Think about what that's going to do and who you'll become then and how you'll think then and who you'll be when you're 90 years old on that deathbed, just thinking like, damn, that's who I could have been. But I let it all go. I killed it all because I wanted some pleasure back then. And that pleasure's gone now, and I have no purpose, and everything's gone now. You have to do the right thing. And the right thing is doing what you need to do for your best self, long term. You cannot just give in to these mindless pleasures that don't do anything to benefit you. And you cannot just give up just because you're demotivated, because that's going to happen. That's always going to happen. Anyways, that's all I had to say. If you like fitness and mindset stuff and you got value, subscribe. And I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all next time.